2023 Ferrari Purosangue first look, the SUV that Ferrari had to build. There is a certain inevitability about the Ferrari Purosangue. Since Enzo's day, Ferrari has pretty much built the Ferraris it wanted to build. The Purosangue, the first ever four-door four-seater from Maranello, is a Ferrari that Ferrari's customers wanted it to build. While the number of doors and seats and the high-riding hatchback body style and all-wheel drive powertrain might suggest otherwise, the Purosangue is not, the folks from Ferrari emphatically insist, a Ferrari SUV. Or even a Ferrari crossover, for that matter. The Purosangue is first and foremost a Ferrari, they say, and Ferrari only builds sports cars. And by that they mean cars with impressive performance and dynamics that will put a smile on your face, says marketing chief Enrico Galliera. This sports car just looks a little different from the rest then. And, in truth, the Purosangue makes the case for being a different kind of sports car with some seriously impressive technology and clever engineering. We won't drive it until later this year, but on Ferrari's current form the Purosangue should have engineers at Aston Martin, Lamborghini, and Bentley worried. It promises to be a benchmark car. The heart of the matter, let's cut to the chase. The Purosangue has the perfect engine for a continent-crushing four-seat Ferrari. Despite lots of speculation to the contrary, under the hood is yet another reworked version of Maranello's legendary naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12. Codenamed F140 La, it develops 715 horsepower at 7,750 rpm and 528 pounds-foot of torque at 6,250 rpm. Crucially, 80% of that peak torque is available from just 2,100 rpm. The F140 La features cylinder heads derived from those used in the 812 Competizione, and the intake, timing and exhaust systems have been completely redesigned to deliver the broad torque curve needed to cope with the Purosangue's mass and cope with a duty cycle that's expected to consist of a lot of low and medium speed driving, where a highly strung V12 is the last thing anyone needs. It's close to the limit in terms of torque, admits Chief Product Development Officer Gianmaria Fulgenzi. It took all our competency to deliver this engine. But it was an engineering challenge that had to be met. Our existing clients wanted a V12, says Enrico Galliera. Once we announced to them it was a V12, interest exploded. What Purosangue buyers will get is an engine capable, Ferrari says, of hurling the 4,600-pound four-door to 60 miles per hour in less than 3.3 seconds, to 124 miles per hour in 10.6 seconds, and to a top speed of almost 200 miles per hour, leaving the likes of Aston Martin's DBX 707 and Lamborghini's Urus rocking gently in its wake. But it's not just what the engine will do, says Gianmaria Fulgenzi. It's how it will do it. A lot of time and effort has been put into ensuring the F140 La has that feel of endless acceleration that's the hallmark of a great Ferrari V12, and of course, a spine-tingling soundtrack all the way to its 8,250 rpm redline. Ferrari Purosangue SUV 6 filter. See all 32 photos. New from the wheels up. The Purosangue's body structure is, unsurprisingly, all new. The lower elements are all made from high-strength aluminum, with extrusions and castings and load-bearing aluminum sheet metal used to create a space frame upper structure to which aluminum, carbon fiber and high-strength steel body panels are bolted. The roof is a single-shell carbon fiber panel with integrated soundproofing that Ferrari says delivers the rigidity of a glass roof while weighing 20% less than a soundproofed aluminum roof. Compared with the GTC4 Lusso, Ferrari's most recent four-seater, albeit with only two doors, the Purosangue has 30% better torsional rigidity and 25% better stiffness, thus delivering improved NHV and comfort. Look under the hood, and you can only see the first 6 cylinders of the engine. The V12 is mounted way back in the chassis, with the front of the block virtually over the front axle centerline. The other 6 cylinders you can't see. They're hidden away under the cowl and the base of the windshield. That explains the Purosangue's imperious dash-to-axle ratio and its ideal 49/51 front-to-rear weight distribution. Ferrari has taken an unconventional approach to configuring its first-ever four-door. The rear doors are rear-hinged and open to 79 degrees. That's not just for sidewalk showbiz, says Fulgenzi. Rear doors hinged on the B-pillar would have required a longer wheelbase. Not that the Purosangue